much of a talking of Zoom. Me and Mr. Wikipedia were having a look around. Sacha Papu, thank you so much for your super sticker. He's just done actually a new video blog that's on this channel. I've also put Marty's live that he did earlier on this channel as well, if you want to go and view that. It was very interesting to read that the very first version came out in 2011, but it was really January of 2012 when they first released it, and it had a capacity of 15 people for 40 minutes. Within a couple of months, this was extended to where we see it at the moment, up to 100 people for 40 minutes for free. And there is various packages within that, as we well know, all the way up to executive, I believe it is called, or executive extra, I think they called it, which is around about 20,000. So to have OConnect starting out of the gate, Paddy McGuigan, my man, thank you so much for your super sticker, buddy. Very, very kind. In fact, I'll use that to buy you a drink. How about that in Manchester? That's what I like to see. Rupert Paul as well, thank you for your super sticker. So to start off out the gate with a capacity of 60,000, and within a very short time, they are planning to raise this to 100,000 capacity, is mind-blowing. I know that they have capacity as far as data and servers, etc. is concerned, because to host that many people online, the bandwidth that is needed is pretty massive. I know that they can go up to 65,000, I believe, is what I've been told. So 60,000 is going to be pushing those limits. Now, remember, guys, this is the first outing of OConnect. Redfern, would be very surprised if there isn't a few glitches. If there's not, amazing. Okay, but this is the first outing, and it is testing at the end of the day. The only way to test capacities, to stretch it, to make sure that it functions correctly, is to open the doors, get the people in there, have the servers working their way, murmuring away like Billy-O, just to cope with it, the amount of people that are going to be online. And do you know something? If there is a few hiccups along the way, Karen Thompson, thank you for rejoining the Tea Club. Very kind of you. If there is a few hiccup glitches, whatever you want to call it, along the line, do you know something? As long as it doesn't crash, we're good. Okay, that really is the bottom line. If there's Manoj Jacobs as well, thank you for your super sticker. If there is a few bumps, pauses, something's not working quite correctly or whatever, do you know something? Let's welcome it as it should be, because we are founders. This is a founders only, and we are there to experience what is, quite frankly, the most eagerly waited big gun that ONPASSIVE is rolling out. It is so important that OConnect works correctly, and this is because it's such an integral part of so many other of the digital solutions of ONPASSIVE, that this has to be right, because it is going to be used and working within other digital solutions of ONPASSIVE. So I'm sure they have been testing in the background over the last month, 6 weeks, or even longer, to make sure we are here now today. Was I surprised yesterday to see Ash, Dr. Sahar, and engineer Mohammed Kamal on 360? Yeah, I was. None of us had an idea, didn't have a clue. And it was amazing to see them on there, but even more so to get the bomb dropped that we are having the meeting today with OConnect with an amazing capacity of 60,000 participants. Quite frankly, unheard of. I do not know of another video conferencing service out there right now that hosts that many right now, let alone off the bat, day one, let's shoot for it and go for the 60,000. It really is amazing that this is even being contemplated, thought about, even tried on day one. You know, talk about stacking the call, talk about sending out a message to every single person out there in the internet space of, hey, come and have a look at us. This is what we've got. This is what it can do. You know, I mean, it is a bold, bold statement, that is for sure. And I love the way that Ash's, some people might call it cockiness, some people might call it a little bit arrogant. He had a swagger about him, didn't he? Why? Because he knows how important and how this O-Connect that we are going to be seeing today is going to spark the interest around the globe as far as video conferencing is concerned. Why? Because we are starting off higher than any other one right now has ever been. I mean, that is just amazing on its own, that we are starting day one with a hosting, a participant capacity of 60,000 people. You know, I mean, it really is, you know, something to be amazed at, really, isn't it? So to say that I am excited is an understatement. I have at the moment so many different emotions running through me, and for those of us that have been here, either since 2018, the same as myself, or the early 2019ers, you know, it's been a long, long journey, but we have stuck with it because we have had, above all, faith in our CEO, but more importantly, of what is trying to be achieved here as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned. Because it is not just about making some money online at all. This is about making a difference. This is about changing so many things that are wrong out there at the moment to be able to make them right because of ONPASSIVE. We are in such a fortunate and lucky position that we have a CEO with the mindset, with the ethics and the compassion that he has, that he is prepared to work tirelessly in the background for us at the end of the day. Is it going to be beneficial for the company? Of course it is. But more importantly, it's going to be beneficial for the foundership and the users of the ecosystem of ONPASSIVE. And that is the biggest difference here, is that everything that has been built with one person in mind, and that is the user. Most companies build things for the profit, for how much money it's going to make for the company. And then the secondary thought is of the user. ONPASSIVE has built everything that it's built because it wants to give the best user experience of their solutions that they can possibly give. And that means value, that means new technology, visual, audio, all of the above, the functionality, the features, all of these things have been taken into consideration in every single digital solution that has been produced by ONPASSIVE. It's not just a numbers game. It is not just about selling. It is not just about let's make profit for the company. In fact, that is further away than anything that our CEO and the company want to do. They want to give the best user experience they possibly can do for ONPASSIVE ecosystem and the digital solutions that are there within. So I am extremely excited for today. I think there's going to be some really, really emotional, jaw-dropping wows. I can't believe it. All of these sort of things. I think there's going to be so many of us just almost in disbelief of the features, the functions of what O-Connect can do. We are very comfortable with the video conferencing that we use at the moment. People use all sorts. Obviously, Zoom is the largest, I think, at 55% of market share. So that is the one we tend to talk about at the moment, you know, because it is the most well known out there. But when we are going to start looking at like for like, I don't want to use the word comparing because that is not the right terminology. But when we are looking at like for like, and we have these features and functionality of OConnect against Zoom, then we actually don't have to do anything at all, because the consumers are going to see this, and the consumers are going to vote exactly what consumers do. They are going to migrate across. They are going to look at what we've got. And I'm sure there's going to be a teaser as far as OConnect is concerned for people to use it for a period of time before they have to buy it, etc. All of these things. This is the beauty of what ONPASSIVE is going to be doing in the future, is they are marketing these digital solutions for the company, for the foundership, and we are going to directly benefit from it. Obviously, the company benefit as well, but we as founders will directly benefit from it. Why? Because the only way that they can get in there in the first place is through one of our referral links. You know, it's just amazing. The whole concept, when you start really analyzing ONPASSIVE, of how it is really about how it all coming together, is just mind-boggling, really, to have all these external pieces and then bringing them into one place is just phenomenally amazing. It really is. And I am so glad, extremely proud, okay, to be a founder. I am, and I will continue to shout it from the rooftops. You know, I'm proud of myself, really, of actually sticking with my belief, my gut feeling. You know, that gut feeling when you know this is the right thing to do. Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you so much. When you just have that feeling, you know, that gut feeling inside you that this is right. You know, this isn't a con, this isn't a scam, this isn't whatever you want to call it. This is the right thing. And that's what I've had for a very, very long time within ONPASSIVE. And I certainly wouldn't be doing what I do within ONPASSIVE if I did not 100% believe in all that. Because many of us leaders at the top here have had our fair share of haters. We have had our fair share of people ridiculing us for what we do on a daily basis, as far as lives and updates, etc. And you know something? I brush them off now without a thought, because I know where we are, what we're going to do, and more importantly, what we have our hands on. And it is not about the money anymore for me. It is about the message of ONPASSIVE. For me, I've gone way past the money. That's a done deal. That is going to happen. But it's more about the message of what ONPASSIVE is all about. We are here to change things. And collectively, that's exactly what we are going to do. Anyway, that's it from me for today. Obviously, tomorrow I will do my very best to do some recaps. Ash said actually on 360 I might need a couple of days to do to do the recaps. So we'll see how it goes tonight, and then we'll see how the recaps come back round. If I have to break them down into sort of 25-30-minute sections, I shall do that, and all the rest of it. The only thing I will say is on Sunday, I'm traveling. So whatever I do, it would be recorded for Sunday. So you'll have to have the recording for that. But Monday, obviously, I will be in situ and be back online for all of the rest of it. Okay. I'm just going to take a quick look at founders just to make sure if it's anything to back up on it at all or not. I've just got a blank screen at the moment, so it might be off again, which is good if it is. Just talk amongst yourselves at the moment. Okay, you know, it's not up at the moment. So keep checking back, guys. We've got a couple of hours yet anyway, or an hour and a half or so. I'm sure it's going to be there and in place. Enjoy it. That's all I can say. I certainly am. I'm going to have a fantastic time tonight, this afternoon, this morning, wherever you are watching it from. History making, as far as I'm concerned, and nobody is going to waver me away from those thoughts. I'm going to say a few hellos to people. We'll start with Rick Shrout. Hello, my brother. How you doing? Nice to see you back around. Rob Gorman. Hello to you. Kurt Hansel, Dave Johnson, and Yin Yang 44. Bill Must is here. It's coming. If I've missed you, put your name back in. Azza Khan, hello to you. Dave Johnson and Raphael Saint-Germain. Seti Sanfo. Steve Callahan, Kristen Tiotson, I think that was, Nassar Sharif, Jennifer Dickinson, Cynthia Brown, Christina Dodds, Dave Johnson. Oh my God, it's going fast. Diana Coates, Joe Sordo and Tim Dillon, Vicky Hawkins, Patricia Green, Vixie Crabtree, Abdi Alasso, Grams of All Trade, and Lynn Nakamoto. Hello, Steve Newell, Karina Lanz is here, John Berea, Josie Ray, Fatima and Roy Davis. Who else have we got there? Cynthia Brown, Gemma Ramaki, and Dave Johnson, Barges Cayley, Gina Lever. Hello to you. Satya Papu, Bruce Gerstein. Good to see you around, Bruce. Dave, somebody or other has gone by. Holly the Bugs, Jane Helms, Sean, and who else is that? Pat Parent, Raphael Saint-Germain, Donna Hamlin, M. Cayley, Rose Hazelhurst, I think that is, Barry Dang, a couple more, then we're going to make away. Laurie Lunn, who else was that? Manage is there, Roy Davis, I've said hello to you already. Lovely Polly Cherry is here. Hello, Polly. And Patricia Green, couple more. Who else that? Fazio Stevens, JC Sanabria, maybe. And the last one's going to go to Jerry Nix. That's it from me for today. Tomorrow is going to be the recap. I believe Chris Johnson is going to do a live after the O-Connect today. Rob Lynn is probably going to be doing theirs at midnight as usual. And then obviously we'll be back round to tomorrow as well. And what's tomorrow? New Year's Eve. What a New Year's Eve present today is going to be. Absolutely amazing. That's it from me. Catch you very, very soon. Bye.